Hello and welcome back to my craft room. In this video I'm going to show you how to put the image labels onto your new cling stamps. I'm using the Grassy Grove set, but any cling stamp set works in exactly the same way. So when you open up your new stamps, you have a label sheet and you have a sheet of rubber where you have your stamps which have been die cut. Now I've already put the labels on a couple of my stamps, but I'm going to show you how to do that. There are two ways. The first way is the way that Stampin' Up suggests, and there is a pictorial guide as to how to do this on the inside of every cling stamp box, plus an address for a video, so you can watch that there. So I will show you that. Then I'm going to show you a second way that somebody showed me, which I find easier, and then you can try both ways and see which you prefer. So first of all, pick your image. I'm going to take out this double tree image and it will just pop out from the red rubber, and then I'm going to bring in my label sheet. So on the back of my red rubber stamp is a backing layer which protects the shiny surface on the sponge. So first of all I'm just going to peel that off and discard it, and then I'm going to look at my label sheet and find the label with the tree image on it. And I'm going to be working from the side of the label sheet that has the labels cut. I don't know how well it will show up on this video. Let me just peel up the corner. So you can see on one side the labels have been cut, on the other they have not. So I'm working on the cut side, and each label has a slit through the backing across the label itself, and when you reveal the label underneath the cut side, that is the adhesive that is going to stick to your stamp. So if you remember that rule, it's easy to work whichever method you're going to use to actually put the labels on. So I'm going to pop my label sheet down on my table and I'm going to peel off the backing on the side of the label that has that cut mark across it, like that. So this is the side of the label that's going to stick to my stamp. So this is my sponge layer, so I'll turn that over first of all, and this will now match the shape of the label. And it's a bit like when you do those tray puzzles with small children. I'm just going to lay this stamp onto the exposed label, matching the shapes. Now you only get one go at this, so take your time, pop it down slowly, and then when it's down, press firmly. Ooh, and I think I've just wobbled the camera. I'm pressing on my table so firmly. And then peel the stamp off and you'll see the label will come off with the stamp, and then I'm good to go. There we go. So that is one way of doing them. Now the second way I'm going to show you is one which I personally find a little easier. So I'm going to need my clear block from the start, and I'm going to pick my stamp. I'll pick a word stamp this time, which is this one here. So exactly as before, I'm going to take the backing off, and then I'm going to find the label that corresponds. So this says thank you. This is my thank you label, and again I'm working on the side of the label sheet where I can see my labels are die cut and there is a slit along the label. But this time I'm going to take off the whole label, not just that slit backing layer, and I'm going to pop this down onto a clear block. Now it doesn't matter if this goes down straight or crooked, it will work exactly the same. And then the side I've got uppermost is the one with the slit in the backing, so I'm going to now take that layer of backing paper off, and you'll remember me saying that the side of the label that has the slit backing on it is the one that attaches to the stamp. There we go. So I want the label attached to the foam side of my stamp. So I'm going to turn my stamp over. I always like to make sure I've got my words up the right way, but that doesn't matter because what you'll be matching is the shape of the outer edge of the label to the shape of the outer edge of the stamp, but it just helps my brain cope if I know I've got my words up the right way. So there we go. So get your eyes directly over that, and I'm just matching up the label. Let me move that hand. I'm hoping the light will allow you to see. So I can see the edge of that label, and I'm just exactly matching it to the shape of that stamp because I want the words to be in exactly the same place as they are on the actual image on the stamp. And then I'm going to press firmly down, and then my stamp is completely labelled. The words are up the right way, and I'm ready to use that stamp. So I hope this has helped you. This will work with all your new cling stamp sets. I hope you've got a lovely one lined up and ready to use. And do let me know if you have any queries. Thanks for joining me today. Bye bye.